It's the big one. It's the second leg. It's our second chance. Welcome back, guys, to the Hearts FM 2023 career mode. It is time for episode 5. It's time for us to play the UEFA Europa League playoff second round leg. We're taking on Dnipro -1. And technically we're going into this game -1. They beat us at 2-1 at TYNECASTLE. Now we face an away trip to Ukraine. The odds are against us. I was actually reading some sort of notice board, and the board expect us to lose. The fans expect us to lose, and the bookmakers expect us to lose. So pretty much we're going into this game with everyone expecting us to lose, but I've got to have belief that we can turn that around. We had a shocking result last time out against Celtic. We lost 6-0. I don't really want to bring that back up, but what I thought was worth talking about is the fact that the players decided to repay the fans their ticket money out of their own wages, and Craig Gordon came out and spoke about this in a press conference. So fair play to the Jambos for doing that. I mean, I think it's the right thing to do, but if we're being completely honest, losing to Celtic 6-0 wasn't the right thing to do in the first place. It was an embarrassment. I think the way to really make up to the fans isn't to pay them their money back. In my opinion, it's to beat Dnipro and qualify for the Europa League group stage. So that's what I intend to do. That's what we're going to try and do right here, right now. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get straight into it. It's only a 2-1 deficit, right? If we keep it tight, give ourselves a chance, I don't see why we cannot come away with a win in this game. I genuinely believe that we are capable here of picking up a result. Now, we're going to get Kingsley on support as we're going to do the same with Smith, but we'll probably swap it Smith for, where is he? Where's my man? I can't see him. Fuck, where did he go? Where did Nathaniel Atkinson go? Why is he not here? Am I going black? Oh, he's right here. He's behind Santa Clark, right? So we're going to bring Smith back out, playing Nathaniel Atkinson. So Kai Rolls will play with... But do we keep Craig Halkett in? He's kind of lacking sharpness, but I think we need him in there. So yeah, I think we'll be playing Kai Rolls alongside Craig Halkett. Alex Cochrane is only going to be on the bench. Mackay Stephen is unregistered for this one, so it looks like we'll potentially put in George Grant. And in the midfield, who are we going to bring in here? We need to get Snodgrass further forward there. Snodgrass can play that attacking midfield role. As for Giannelli, we're going to get him on attack, and Barry Mackay, we are going to get on attack as well. So this is how we're pretty much going to set up for this game. I mean, I'm tempted to play Andy Halliday. Actually, you know what? I will play Andy Halliday. I'm going to give Andy Halliday an opportunity. So there you go. Andy Halliday is coming in. He will play in the midfield alongside Peter Haring. I've got to go with Shankland. I think Shankland has been playing well. He's been scoring goals, and I've got to have faith that he will add to his 5 tally for the season. So we're going to stick with Shankland up front for now. And that is pretty much it. Mentality-wise, we're going to go balanced. We do need to score, but at the same time, we do not want to lose the game in, let's say, the opening half an hour. It's tight. There's only 1 goal in it. And we need to keep it tight. We need to make sure that we do not concede stupid goals. So that is why we're going to be set up with the balanced mentality going into this, and that is the team then. Craig Gordon, Atkinson, Halkett, Rolls, Kingsley, Snodgrass, Haring, Halliday, Giannelli, Mackay, and Shankland. As for the Dnipro side, there are some notable players in there. Dobrik was pretty good in the last game as well, so we'll keep an eye on him. Marchuk was no bad. I mean, they had a decent game. They probably just about edged it, if I'm being honest, but I see no reason why we can't turn it around tonight and, we can edge tonight's game. So I'm going to pump the fit. I'm going to put hands in pockets, hands together, point the finger. Yeah, point the finger. I want to see a marked improvement from all of you tonight. Let's be real. We're coming off a fucking 6-0 defeat against Celtic. We need to see improvements. There has to be improvements. Now, I've got a feeling there will be improvements against a decent Dnipro side. But Dnipro side, that, let's be honest, they are far from unbeatable. So I'm looking at this side, I'm looking at our 11, and I think it's a good 11. I think it's an 11 that should be going to try and win this game and turn this deficit around. So Europa League action for how much longer? Win this tie, we'll still be in the Europa League, we'll remain in Europa League, lose this tie and we drop in to the third tier of European football. But you know what? Europa Conference League is better than nothing, so I'm just glad that we're playing European football. But obviously we want to test ourselves as high as we possibly can, so that means a win here is what we're looking for. We're looking for Ginelli there with that ball by Haring, but didn't find him. And you can see the stands here in Ukraine practically empty, man. There's not a lot of Dnipro fans turned out tonight. Kingsley then throwing 4 minutes in. Flings Barry Mackay gets away from his man. Lovely stuff, and then he strikes a shot that hits the top of the net. And could he have done better? I don't know. Loads of Just Eat advertisements here around this Dnipro stadium. Wouldn't mind a Just Eats, to be honest. I think we'll be eating like kings tonight if we can somehow get through this tie. Probably be doing more than eating, to be fair. Probably be loads of alcohol involved as well. And there's Davydenko down the left hand side. Need to avoid him getting a cross in. That's a nasty challenge. Now, it's not in the box. It definitely wasn't in the box. Atkinson here will complain. Craig Gordon's running all over the place. Craig Gordon is... could we be in trouble? Could we potentially be... It's Haring. It wasn't in the box. It wasn't in the box. Definitely no penalty, so that's the correct decision. I was more worried about him dishing out a card, but I think he has decided to not give a card either. But, I mean, it was close, but you could tell it was just outside the box. So, thankfully, referee Fier got that one right. Halkett clears it away. It's Davydenko trying to beat his man. Oh, it's another tackle. And it's a penalty. Are you shitting me? So we get away with one just for Snodgrass to essentially hand Dnipro another penalty here. They're checking it. And the decision is penalty awarded. Jeez, we got away with one there, then we literally give a penalty away 10 seconds later. Unbelievable. Hamachi versus Gordon. Can Craig Gordon pull off a stop? He can't. Dnipro go 1-0 up here. They're 3-1 now ahead in aggregate. What a disaster this is turning out to be. Heart of Midlothian have it all to do after 13 minutes in Ukraine. It is Dnipro 1, Hearts 0. Not how we intended to turn this Europa League deficit around. Ball launched up. It is Dubai. He heads it down. Davydenko now against Haring. Davydenko looking for Hamachi, the goal scorer. He plays it back to Davydenko. Davydenko against Haring. It's into Dojbek, and it's a good save for Craig Gordon. Gallers it with both hands. Ball to Kingsley. Kingsley. What can Stephen Kingsley do? We don't know. The highlight's gone. Right, we are going to... Let's encourage the team. They need some encouragement. I mean, a goal for a half time. I mean, we're still technically only 2 goals behind. You know, it's not... 3-1 looks a lot worse than it actually is. If we can get the next goal, we're right back in this tie. But the next goal will be crucial, because if they get it, then I think we can pretty much concede the tie is over. So we have, 45 minutes gone now, and that's at half time. So yeah, big second half coming up here. I think we have to change something. I mean, we haven't even had a shot on target yet, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to change, but I am going to make a change, because at the moment I just don't think we're really doing enough here to get the win in this. So let me see. It looks like there's a little bit of a knock there, but yeah, let me see. Tactics. We're going to go free at the back. Screw it. I am going to go free at the back. Kai Rolls can fit in here. We'll play him as a centre back. Kingsley, we're going to go 2 up top. Have to do this, guys. You have to go for it. Now Kingsley, like I said, is carrying a knock, so Boyce or Humphreys. I'm going to give it a chance to Stephen Humphreys. We're going to bring on Stephen Humphreys. I'll play him as the pressing forward on attack. And Atkinson, I will take off, and we'll bring on Toby Sibic. And that is what we're going to do. Then we'll swap Halkett and Rolls, and boom! That's how I intend for us to get into the second half. We're not going to have any ball-playing defenders, so we'll just play him on a no-nonsense centre-back. Craig Halkett. Yeah, I think that's looking as good as we could possibly go. It is very attacking, but we need to be, mentality-wise, we are going to go attacking in the second half. We're going to counter, we're going to distribute quickly, because we need to get basically forward as quick as possible. And in possession, we are going to try and get down the wings, overlap on the right, overlap on the left, hit early crosses, and just try and get players into the box and go more direct as well. So that's pretty much all we can do. I have went for it. well, you can't say we're sitting back here. You can't say we're not doing anything. We're pretty much just... We've forced Dnipro's hand. And, well, technically they forced our hand first, but we've responded, so we'll see. I want to see a much better display in the second half. Hopefully the lads can respond to that. But we need it. We need something here. So you can see Civic and Humphreys coming on. Kingsley and who the fuck else did we take off? Nathaniel Atkinson going off there. So yeah, good tackle for Rolls to win the ball straight away. That's what I like to see, but I don't like to see this. Hamachi, I think we've got a doors off the bar. Dnipro could have easily went 2-0 up there on the night. Crossbar coming to our rescue. Oh man, not a great start here. We've got Civic now on a yellow card as well. It's Filaki to Marchuk. Marchuk back to Filaki. Filaki to Davydenko. It's Marchuk. Spins around. It's been dispossessed. Shanklin now plays a through ball through to Shankly. Snodgrass, and Snodgrass with a great opportunity. Looks for Humphreys, and it's a goal. I thought he skied it. But no, Stephen Humphreys, the referee's checking for offside. No, don't be doing this to us. Stephen Humphreys smashed it into top bins. I thought he'd skied it over, really. That's goal award at Happy Days, right back in the tie, but I thought it was over. I mean, it looked initially like Stephen Humphreys, the way he connected with the velocity he struck the ball, I thought he skied it into the Rose Ed. But it actually went into the top net, so I was like, happy fucking days. And that's a great response there. You know, Humphreys just coming on, getting the goal. We're right back in the tie. And now, next goal is absolutely crucial. Dnipro get it. They restore their 2-goal advantage. We get it. The tie is completely level. So everything here is on the line. With 33 minutes to go. Ball launched up. We need to take care of this. Rolls doesn't take care of it, and Davydenko slices it well wide of the target. Craig Gordon will be taking the goal kick. He takes it short to Halkett. Halkett back to Toby Civic. Civic to Kai Rolls. Rolls now just launching it as far up as he can. Humphreys heads it down to Gianelli. Gianelli back to Humphreys. Chance here for Humphreys down this right-hand side. Back to Gianelli. It's a poor ball for Gianelli. Don't quite know what he was going for there, but certainly would love to have that one back. It was a poor attempt there from Josh Gianelli, and that could put us in a bit of trouble. It's Dnipro, Marchik out to Tarunka. Dnipro now looking dangerous. Spread the ball across the flanks. Davydenko back to this guy, and they're causing us problems. And it's Halkett though. First to it. Up to Shanklin. Shanklin now looking for options. He's doing this left-hand side. He crosses it in. It's taken care of. No problem, but good sliding challenge for Humphreys. Shanklin, low cross, driven along the 6-yard box. But there was nobody there, man. There really wasn't anyone there. That's just not good enough. We need to demand more now. I think we need to try and get a goal. We need to try and get something. We've got 23 minutes remaining. The goalkeeper then will just launch one up. It's intercepted by Davydenko. Gianelli. His ball makes nowhere. Back to Davydenko. You need to slide in here. We need to do something. Haring Rolls are the closest to him, but you get past both of them. It's crossed in. It's Marchuk, and he whacks it over the crossbar. So Dnipro are having their chances. They're just not able to finish us. And the longer we stay in this game, obviously the better the chance we have of getting something. Halkett now, again, looking for a ball up. Snodgrass gets a flick on it, but there's no Hearts players chasing it for whatever reason. Pretty poor. Now Gianelli picks it up. Gianelli trying to find Shanklin. Shanklin tries to head it on, and it's headed away. We just cannot seem to win these second balls. And we're trying to win this here. Can we win it? We do win it. Great for Andy Halliday. Plays it to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay now left-hand side. Needs to try and find a ball and cuts back. Has still got the ball. Barry Mackay. Oh, great save by the goalie. Fuck. Barry Mackay. Solo run. Almost did it himself, but no, he could not finish the job. Right, Snodgrass with the delivery. We need this. Snodgrass whips it in, headed away. Gianelli will be first to it. He doesn't get to it though, Halliday. And that's the end of that highlight, man. Chance gone. Mackay with the throw in to Snodgrass. It's Snodgrass to Barry Mackay. This is looking dangerous here. Barry Mackay into the box, and he skies it again. Fuck me. Barry Mackay, his dribbling, his runs have been good, but his finishing, pretty much non-existent in this game. And now we have 14 minutes to go. Ball flicked in. It's into the hands of Craig Gordon. That is going to cause problems for absolutely nobody. And Craig Gordon gathers that one pretty comfortably in the end. Now Rolls plays it up to Gianelli, who's been dispossessed by Hamachi. Hamachi, it's a ball to Davydenko again. They keep going through Davydenko down this left-hand side. And this could be trouble. And it's Marchuk again blasting it over. They just cannot put us to bed here. Right, we're going to make a couple more subs left. We're probably going to look to do it now. Josh Ginnelli's going to come off. I think we'll bring on Alan Forrest as we try and get something here. I don't think we really need to go for it that much. I mean, we're still in this game. We're creating chances now. Maybe Snodgrass. Do we take Snodgrass off? George Grant looks like he could come on. Snodgrass has had a good game, though, to be fair. I don't know if I want to take Snodgrass off. You know what, Haring? Halliday. You know what, Halliday's on a yellow. We're going to push Halliday up a little bit. And we're going to bring on George Grant. Or do we bring on Keogh? No, I'm going to bring on Grant. I think we need to go for it. I think Grant's more likely to get us a goal. We'll play him as an advanced playmaker. And hopefully he can do something. So yeah, some fresh legs coming on. Alan Forrest and George Grant. We also have Liam Boyce on the bench. I believe you have 5 subs, so I think we can make one more. And I think Boyce will probably come on soon. It would be Shanklin making way for him. I can hardly take Humphreys off. I don't think that would be right. But, I mean, I might even be tempted to push Free up front here for the last 10 minutes. That's good here for Barry Mackay. Still going. Still making a run. Finds Josh Ginnelli. It's Humphreys. Back to Kai Rolls. Rolls launches it forward again. And this time it's taken care of by Dnipro. And once more they look for Davydenko on the left. But Kai Rolls slides in. Wins the ball momentarily. Davydenko first to it. Davydenko out to Taruka. Now it's dangerous. Now it could be over. And it's wide by Dovbyk. He must score that. He's put it wide. Unbelievable there. Right, Grant's coming on. Forrest is coming on. The changes for us are being made. Barry Mackay throwing. Throws it short to Snodgrass. Barry Mackay whips one in straight into the hands of Koyaga, the goalkeeper. And that's a comfortable catch for him, man. We need to do better than that. Simply not good enough. Ball launched. Sibic heads it down. Haring out to Rolls. There's Rolls now. Looking for options. Rolls clears it. Only as far as the defender. Humphreys heads it on, but again, doesn't get past the Ukrainian defence here. And they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who will now just punt it forward. Sibic wins it. Grant tries to get on it, but no, Dnipro now still with the ball. Marchuk launches it out to Davydenko again on this left-hand side. He tries to finish it. Craig Gordon makes another good one-handed save. Craig Gordon keeping us in this. Right, let's go Ferry attacking here. We need to berate the players, man. We need more. We need something in the last 6 minutes. If we've got one more sub left, I'm going to make it. It's going to be Shanklin coming off for Liam Boyce, and that's it. This has to be now. We need something, and it needs to happen now. Pretty much given everything we have here. 6 minutes remain. Davydenko now switches flanks again so easily, and it's Dnipro looking like they could finish it. Craig Gordon. Great save at the near post. Catches it again with both hands. He's had a good game. Unlucky to concede the first goal, but it was a penalty. Not a lot he could have done about it. Since then, though, he's pulled off a lot of good saves. Barry Mackay whips one in. It's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Look at that. With men in the box there. With Boyce in. With Humphreys in. With Forrest in. There was men waiting for that. But delivery just too near the goalkeeper. And again, it's this man, Davydenko, picking the ball up, coming down the left. Looking dangerous as always. His cross isn't great. Sibic chases it down. It's struck. It's into the hands of Craig Gordon again. Right. What can we do here? We pretty much have we need to get more direct. We need to shoot on sight now. I think we just cannot afford to waste any more time. We're going to get players wide and then get balls into the box here as we go for this. But we can't really do much more. We've made our subs. We've made all the tactic changes. We just need something to happen. There's 4 minutes to add it on time. Got about 2.5 remaining. Ball played out. Are they going to go to the corner flag here, or is it too early for that? They're coming inside. It's taken care of by us. Kai rolls in, just plants it forward. Humphreys flicks it on. Boyce gives chase. Boyce just doesn't have the pace really to get on that though. And again, it's Davydenko down the left-hand side against Rolls. Davydenko cuts back. Rolls gets something on it. Haring, bicycle kick clearance. But Dnipro keeping the pressure on. He runs into the box, and Craig Gordon with another brilliant save. I mean, it probably won't matter at this stage, but he's keeping us in this tie now with 40 seconds remaining. But it's Davydenko again with the ball. It's Dnipro finishing stronger here out the two teams. We need the ball. We need to get forward, but at the moment we just cannot seem to do it. Halkett then clears it away. Barry Mackay needs to spin around. He's played a ball out to Forrest. Forrest controls it pretty well, and this could be the chance we're waiting for. Forrest overhits the pass. What an opportunity. That could have been it, man. Humphreys was waiting for the ball, but Forrest just overhit it. And that will probably do it. It's going to be Rolls with the throw in. Humphreys to Forrest. Forrest now needs something to happen. Plays it back to Kai Rolls. We need to get the ball forward here. What the fuck are we doing? Halkett. That's it. Wasted too much time. We had the ball. Could have got it forward, but no. We played a couple of extra passes. And the referee just wasn't having it. Blew the whistle. And our time in this game is up. We've got a draw away from home. It's a decent result on its own. But it's not enough for us to go into the next round. I'm happy with the effort tonight. I'm happy with the performance. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. It was only a draw. And that means on aggregate, we do go out. The tie is over. And we drop into the Europa Conference League. So I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted not to get through. But at least we didn't lose. You know, people expect us to lose tonight. Probably by a couple of goals. We stuck in. We got a draw. And the damage was kind of done there in the opening leg. So you can see we've got Kingsley out injured for a couple of days. We're to receive 241k for playing in the Europa League playoff. And we've also to get 86k for participating in the Europa League. So that's some money. We've got Steve Clark was spotted at the stadium as well. When's the draw going to be made though for the Europa Conference League? That's what I want to know. That is what we turn our attention to now. Hearts have been awarded 2.51 million for qualify. Yeah, so we know we're in that. But when will the draw be made? The 26th, so it's tomorrow. We'll find out the draw tomorrow, and we're going to attend that draw, and well, hopefully we get a favourable group. I mean, some people want the big ties. Honestly, I want a group that I feel like we can get out of. Now, it is a Europa League conference, so there is going to be some good teams in there, but there will also be teams that you would expect us to beat. Now, in terms of our seeding, we've been seeded third for the draw, so we're not in the last pot, so that's good. I mean, at least we're going to be technically better than at least 8 teams in the competition. And the draw then is about to begin. So all eyes on the teams getting ready to come out. Group A, you've got pot 1 teams there. You've got Basel, Villarreal, West Ham, Rapid Vienna, Young Boys. Lots of solid teams in there. And here we go. Let's start the draw then. Who's it going to be from? It's West Ham. So you've got West Ham then in Group A. We're just going to quickly draw all the first groups because it doesn't really matter who gets what group. I'm not too bothered about that. It's the second round draw that you really start to notice the groups taking form. So West Ham are in a group with Hapoel Beersheva. Would I take that? I don't know. Maybe. Villarreal. Who are they going to get? SK Sofia. So Rapid Vienna, they get Sparta Prague. Basel are going to be with FC Cologne. Olympiacos are getting Fiorentina. I want to avoid that group. I don't like the sound of that. You got FC Basel are taking on Slovan Bratislava. Got Partizan Belgrade and Nice. And then you get Young Boys and Ferencvaros. So, you know, I'd probably take that. Ferencvaros, I think we could potentially beat that. Right, here we go. This is pot 3. You've got ourselves in this pot. You've got Shamrock Rovers in this pot. And it's going to be a team from Belarus. Never heard of them. Shakhtar Soligorsky. So, no idea who they are. Right, I want to avoid this one, and we don't get that one. Happy days. It's Rapid Vienna and Sparta Prague. I'd take it. We don't get it. Okay. Basel and Cologne. I want to avoid this one. And we do FC20 go into that group. This is the group I really wanted to avoid. And of fucking typical, the group of death, the one group I did not want to be drawn in. And that's the group that we get. You know, it's unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable because I do believe it, but it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. So there you go. The rest of the groups have been drawn here. Shamrock Rovers go into Group H. Now we're about to find out the pot 4 teams. I'm looking at these teams here. I need to avoid Panathinaikos, surely. They can't give us and I think they can't give us Panathinaikos because we are in a group with Olympiacos and you cannot get 2 Greek teams. So, I mean, that's pretty much the only consolation that we have here. Panathinaikos go into that group. I think all these teams now are eligible for the group that we are in. Yeah, so we can get any one of these and we get Salzburg from Denmark. I have no idea if Salzburg are any good, but the draw has been made. We know who we're getting. We've been drawn in Group E alongside Olympiacos, Fiorentina and Salzburg. We know how the ties went against Fiorentina in real life, so I was kind of hoping to avoid them, but it wasn't to be. We've got Fiorentina, and now we need to make the most of it. So yeah, we'll be, hopefully, yeah, we get handed a tough group. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. I think it's a group of death. It's a group, especially for the first two teams. I seen Fiorentina and Olympiacos, and I thought, I want to avoid that. I want to avoid those two, because I would struggle to see us, finishing above those two in a group, and then, lo and behold, that is who we're drawing against. So it is going to be difficult to get that group, but we will give it our all. We will try our absolute best, and hopefully that's enough. The money that we get for competing will be a bonus. Even if we can't get that group, I at least want to be competitive. Hopefully we can pick up a couple of wins along the way and help out the Scottish coefficient as well while we are at it. When we're back though, next time we'll be taking on St Johnstone in the Premiership. So we've got a bunch of Premiership games coming up. St Johnstone, Dundee United and Livingston. That's what we have in store for us next time before beginning our Europa Conference League journey against Fiorentina at Tynecastle. So that's it, guys. Disappointed we couldn't make the Europa League, but it was a draw. It was a good draw. It was a solid draw, good performance, and we'll just have to settle for the Europa Conference League instead. But I would argue that the two top teams, the two top seeds in our group, are Europa League quality. So it's going to feel like Europa League, even though we're in the Conference League. I think we were drawn against two Europa League level sides. So you could argue Olympiacos are a Champions League level side. So it's going to be tough. We'll try our best. We'll see what happens. Make sure you tune in to the next one, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and we'll see how our Europa League journey goes. But until then, we need to start winning games in the league. We need to start climbing the league table before we worry about Europe. Remember, domestic is bread and butter, and at the moment our bread's no been buttered because we just come off a 6-0 defeat against Celtic, and we need to make that up next time out. 2 home games against St Johnstone and Dundee United. 6 points is an absolute must. Join us to see if we get them. And that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.